Step in the middle of your mat. Let me talk you through standing posture. Your feet as wide as your hips. Your hips bones are here, so follow the line all the way down to your feet. Inner edges of your feet are parallel. Lift arches of your feet and spread your toes. There is space between your toes. Let them breathe. Grounding yourself firmly into the earth. Your knees and your kneecaps is nicely floating over your feet. Don't lock your knees, it leads to hyperextension and it's not very good. Engage your kneecaps, lift your kneecaps up to build your length from bottom to top. So tight your quadriceps a tiny bit, you would lift it. Your pelvis is neutral, you're not tilting, you're not arching, just somewhere nice and pleasant. Spine is long, shoulders are backwards and downwards. Your neck is long, continuation to your spine. Bring your chin parallel with the ground. And as you come to a crown of your head, reach all the way towards the sky. So you're building your graceful postures from your earth to your sky. Close your eyes for a few breaths and start to feel grounding through your feet. Start to feel your balance, your weight, where you're shifting your weight. You should be light on your heels and shift your weight towards your toes, just nice and gently. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Soften your belly so your breath can flow. As you inhale up your spine through your nose, your belly goes forward. As you exhale down your spine through your nose, belly button travels towards your spine, lifting diaphragm up, squeezing your lungs. Stay air out of your lungs. And stay here quiet now for just 2 more breaths. Finding your peace, finding your center. Inhale and exhale. Now slowly open your eyes, soft gaze, and stepping in front of your mat, this time with your feet together. Remain your length and your line posture. Place your palms into your heart center and take a cleansing breath. Inhale and exhale. And let's start. As you inhale, raise your arms up, palms facing each other, reach towards the sky. Exhale, dive down all the way. Bend your knees so you protect your lower back. Place your palms next to your feet. Inhale, you're looking forward. Exhale, step your right leg back. Step wide, step, use the space, travel through space. Step your left leg back into Chaturanga plank. But plank should be in one line. So your heels are reaching backwards. You're kind of lifting yourself up from your wrist. And slowly, as you exhale, lower yourself down just before you reach the floor. Turn your feet, point your feet, toes, and lift into upper dog. So everything is off the floor, just your feet are holding you there. As you exhale, step into down dog. Inhale and lift your right leg up, high up, square your hips, don't let your hips open with your leg. And step forward, preparing yourself for warrior 1. So your back leg is 45 degrees, your heels are in line. Your hips are squared towards the ground and your shoulders. As you inhale, engage your abdominals and come all the way up. Strong balance, strong legs, grounding yourself all the way up into warrior 1. Palms facing each other. Watch your shoulders. If they're tight, please have your hands separate. So you're not lifting up with your shoulders. Place your palms into your heart center and open up into warrior 2. I'm going to turn to you so you can see me what I'm doing. So you continue on the same side. So you're here into warrior 2. Lower your thigh all the way down. Turn your hips towards me. So your hips and shoulders are square to your wall. Gaze is forward. There's energy through your arms. Gaze your back arm and just follow the line. So your arms are in the same height. Inhale here. As you exhale, lower your arm down on the floor. So you're doing your right arm on the floor. If that's tiny bit challenging, lift yourself onto your fingertips. Inhale, as you exhale, scrape the ceiling with your middle finger here and lower your arm all the way so your upper arm is brushing your ear. And sink down even further so you're in one line from your foot to your hand. You're gazing underneath your left armpit. Inhale and exhale. Exhaling, lowering your upper arm. Get hold of your ankle. We're coming into Trikonasana. So just pay attention how your inner groin is going to work. Inhaling, straighten your front leg. It's quite straight. The back leg is still firm. Turn your hips forward, your chest forward. Everything comes into two-dimensional position. This is also floating ribs tend to come up. Get them in so you have this flat line here. Inhale, extend your arm up and gaze towards your upper hand. And just try to wiggle yourself into more of a kind of twist, sending your hips in the right direction. So for you, your left hip goes back and your right hip goes forward. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, engage your abdominal, strong legs. You're coming up into warrior two. So we are coming out of the posture as we came in. Cartwheel your arms all the way. Step back into plank. Strong body. Decide that your body is strong as your mind. Chaturanga Dandasana. And again, you're lowering yourself all the way down. Point your toes. Come into upper dog. Shoulders away from you. Don't let collapse. Lift yourself up from your heels of your palms. Tuck your toes under. And come into down dog. Take a cleansing breath. Inhale, exhale. On your next inhalation, lift your left leg up, high up. Three-legged dog. Square your hips. Don't let your hips turn. Leg is straight. Not bending your knees, just straight pointing forward. And when you're ready, step between your hands, preparing yourself for warrior one. Take a breath without rush. It's really important you align yourself properly before you come up. Hips you square, shoulders square. Back foot nice and firm on the ground. Inhale, you're coming up all the way, engaging your abdominal, strong legs. And try to sink down even further. So your front thighs trying to almost be parallel with the floor. And breathe. Inhaling, you're lifting yourself up. Exhaling, sink tiny bit further into ground. Have your palms into your heart center and open up into warrior two. And again, you're gazing forward. Follow the line. So in a nice straight line and soften. Once you arrive, soft. Lower your arm down so that your left arm comes down. And again, if you did it first time, pop yourself onto your fingertips. Scrape the ceiling with this arm, with the middle finger, and come into side plank. You're helping yourself with your elbows to get that knee out of your way. Also lower your hips down. Just follow that one line. Nice stretch. Do you feel the stretch in your side torso? One more breath. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhalation, lower your upper hand down. Get hold of your ankle here and undo yourself into Trikonasana like we did the other side. And again, feel the stretch in your inner groin. Ground your feet. Lift your shoulders. Turn your shoulders towards the spine and hips. Your right hips goes back. Your left goes forward. Extend your arm up and gaze towards your palm. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. And again, watch your ribs. Try to get them straight so your floating ribs are not reaching towards the sky. One more breath. And on your next inhalation, strong abdominal, strong legs. You're coming into warrior two. Once you arrive, soften. Cartwheel your arms all the way back into plank. Another Chaturanga Dandasana, famous press up. So you're trying to build a heat so you can stretch afterwards. And building your upper body strength. All the way down. Roll yourself up into upper dog. And down dog. And this time stay for 5 counts. Connecting your breath and your body. Have your feet as wide as your hips. Your arms as wide as your shoulders. Take your back seat to your back wall. Lengthen your legs through your heels. So your heels are trying to reach ground. So you feel the stretch in your calf. And breathe. Inhale, exhale for 3. Inhale, exhale for 4. Inhale, exhale for 5. On your next inhalation, step your left leg between your hands. Join your right feet together and squat. Sit in a squat. You're coming up. Arms reaching forward. Your spine is long. Your knees and your heels are together. So you're working toward the center. Try to sit as low as you can on that chair that is not there. Just imagine that is. And try to sit. Place your palms into your heart center. We're going into twist. So turn your body. The whole body turns. Elbow comes towards your knee. And hook your elbow and your knee together. And work your way towards the sky. Your shoulders are turning. Palms are pressing each other. Sit and breathe. This posture needs a lot of breathing. So inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Hold on there. It's challenging, but bear with that. Inhale, coming all the way up and twist onto the other side. Same thing. You're hooking your elbow onto your knee. Push yourself with your heels of your palms up and turn your shoulders. Watch your knees. They need to be lined. Usually they go, one goes forward, one back. Push them back and breathe. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. And on your next inhalation, raise all the way up and exhale.